qué onda, mi gente? It's your boy Dwell, a.k.a. Mr. J. Aquí en la casa, coming at you sideways. It's Sunday night. February's done with. Valentine's is done with. And, there's a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot of things going on. Cool things, a lot of things that are coming up in the near future. And like I said, en veces is why we need sideways. And today, it's Sunday. It's my day off. Got to do a couple things with the fam bam. Been working hard. Planning things out. Planning new people to come by. It's hard. It's a hard game to get people on the podcast, but we'll get some more things going. I dispensen, gente. Dispensen. That I haven't been posting up. Not that I don't want to. Not that I've been posting podcasts on las different voices, pero se pone poquito duro with my schedule and trying to get people to come, because people are busy too. I get busy and some people don't make it, some people do. And, but we grinding. Today went to the park, put some lights in my backyard and whatnot. I'm back to work tomorrow. Last week I did 7 days. When you're trying to run a business, when you're trying to start a business and run it, you got to sacrifice a little more than everybody else. Salud, just enjoying a beer. Don't mind me. But there's a couple things going on. A lot of you may or may not know, I'm a boxing fan. And I'm a boxing fan, and right now the topic is, Canelo. We're waiting on Canelo. See what he comes up. They started bringing up the Charlo guys, the Charlos and the Vivos, the Benavides, the Triple G's. That's all in the air right now. And we're just waiting to see what Canelo does. Personally, I think they're saying he's gonna go with the zone. He's previously been on the zone for a good while. Yes, I think he's gonna head that route. We'll see what happens. It's where the money's at the end of the day. But it'll still be a good show because there's two. Triple G, I don't know. The only thing que no la puedo decir es que I hope he doesn't leave Triple G for last, porque ya eso sí sería maña. Dispensa, Canelo, you're my number one, pero if you're gonna go that route, and Bivol's top contender, but at the end, you're gonna get haters fighting Triple G at the end. I would rather see him go the Charlo and Benavides route, but I think pretty much he's not gonna head that route, man. Canelo's badass, but those guys are dangerous fighters. Maybe not the Charlo, but it's still good competition, real good competition. And Benavides, pues, yeah, ustedes en su opinión. Top of that, I saw Munguia fight yesterday on the zone versus I forgot his name, man, but took him down, I think, in the third round. Knocked his mouthpiece out. Quick fight. That guy Jaime Munguia, I think, to be honest, I know Oscar de la Hoya has like two main Mexicans. He has Virgil Ortiz, which is my number 2 fighter. I'll give you guys a quick breakdown right now of how I rank my fighters. Not as the best, just my favorite. Maybe the best. It could be the best, but I'm just saying personally my favorite. But Jaime Munguia is, man, I think he's going to be, obviously, Canelo's not from Golden Boy, los que saben, and los que no. Pero este guy Jaime Munguia is young. I think he has like 38, 39 fights undefeated. And he's a monster, man. He's a monster. So, I'm always rooting for that guy, for Jaime Munguia. Good fight. I think this was a prep fight, to be honest. I think they asked him, how do you feel fighting a contender at a lower level, or weak, like not as good a fighter. And he said, I don't underestimate nobody, but maybe I think, because he has had some tough fights, or good fights, but I think this one is, last fight was with Gabe Rosado, which was a good fight. But I think this was just more like keeping him ready pretty much for the next fight. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure the next fight is going to be some top name already. Some top name. So, buena suerte a Jaime Munguia, you know. And so let me break it down real quick. My top fighters. There's a couple things I'm going to talk about real quick, you know. But my top fighters is Canelo's number 1. Originally, my number 2 was Teofimo Lopez. But the way he performed last time, it wasn't him as a fighter. It was just him as his mental, what was going on. May pushed him to number 3. But he was originally my number 2. My number 2 right now is Virgil Ortiz. So number 1, Canelo. Number 2, Virgil Ortiz. Number 3, Teofimo Lopez. Number 4 is I'm gonna have to go with Jaime Munguia. And number 5 is Oscar Valdez. That's my top favorite fighters. I'm not categorizing them as the best ever, or the greatest, or no one could beat them. They're just my favorite top fighters. That I like different fighters, yeah, I do. But those are my top 5 right now. Top of that, you know. So we got some good fights coming up. Virgil Ortiz coming up, and we got El Chocolatito and Julio Cesar Martinez coming up. You know, that one's gonna be a good fight. They're little guys, but they're good fights, man. Julio Cesar Martinez is trained by Eddie Reynoso. And El Chocolatito, he's not Mexican. I think he's from Guatemala. But that guy was considered pound for pound at one time. And he still got it. He's still good. He's a little older, but he's still good. I've seen his last fights. He's still good. So that one's going to be a good fight. A real good fight. And speaking of boxing, I'm going to give my opinion on this. Ryan Garcia. He was one of my favorite fighters. I don't consider him on my top 5, but he's one of my favorite fighters. But I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm not saying he's not my favorite fighter, but if I could give my opinion, el Ryan Garcia era del equipo Canelo, and he left. You know what I mean? He left porque, in my opinion, in reality, you know, he makes too many excuses. Ryan says a lot of stuff, but at the end, they're all excuses. Fighting-wise, he's one of my favorite. Probably number 6, if I go beyond that. But he's a guy that makes too many excuses. And hanging out with the Canelo team, those guys ain't excuses. You know what I mean? And also ain't it for the excuses. And this guy pretty much, you know, a lot of young people right now, when they feel that pressure, they're gonna walk out, or they're gonna call it quits, or whatnot. But I think that's what it was. You know, he felt the pressure. He felt that he don't have he ain't gonna have the what's say. You know what. A lot of youngsters nowadays just want to do what they want to do, and that's fine. But sometimes you gotta discipline, you know. And when it comes to discipline, you can't hang. I think that's what it was. Discipline in regards to you messing with the big boys, you messing with guys that don't play around. So I think that's why Ryan Garcia walked out of there. Reynoso sucks, but oh well, it is what it is. Good luck to him, and I'm gonna keep supporting and watching him. Y pues ojalá le vaya bien, because if I gotta throw him out there, he's probably my number 6. Cambiando de temas, we got some good movies coming up too. A lot of you guys know I'm a DC fan. more of a DC guy than Marvel. But Marvel's been lagging it when it comes to the movies. But right now we got Batman coming up. We got they just posted Aquaman, the second one. Um, Black Adam. Those who don't know, Black Adam is one of the guys from a Shazam. I'm not sure if it's his rival or whatnot. I'm not a hardcore into it, so like deep know the roots of everything. But I know you could probably call his rival the Shazam. You lost at the Flash movie, which is dope. You guys gotta watch the Flashpoint Paradox. Esa movie está perrona. It's on HBO Max or buy it. That's a movie recommendation. I've done movies, the movie recommendation. I gotta get back on it, but I am. That's a recommendation. The Flashpoint Paradox. It's a DC cartoon. When it comes to cartoon movies, DC smokes so far Marvel. So check those movies out. Cartoon movies, DC smokes Marvel. But I mean, when it comes to the big screen, I haven't been hating on the DC ones. I like them, but still they can't compete with Marvel. All the Marvel movies, but DC, I've liked the movies. A lot of people don't like the Justice League movies. I like them. I like the Batman movies. I like the Suicide Squad movies. The only movie I haven't liked that I didn't like was the Shazam one, and maybe the second Wonder Woman. But otherwise, we got that coming up. I'm excited for the Batman movie. I'm excited for the Batman. I'm a Batman guy, so I'm excited for that one. I think it's coming out in March. We also got Dragon Ball Superheroes coming out this year. Man, for those who don't know, I'm a diehard Dragon Ball Z fan. You know, Dragon Ball. Because before it even came out on Toonami or whatever, I used to watch it on Canal 22. Goku, Vegeta, man. I've always been a fan, you know. And right now they're working on a new movie that's coming out in the theaters. The last 3 movies that came out, I saw them in the theaters. They aired them in America, and I got to see those movies. So right now they're on the release date for Japan though. Dragon Ball Superheroes. So man, hopefully they bring them down here too. That'll be dope. I'm ready for that one. Dragon Ball Superheroes. It's gonna be an exciting movie. New animation and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff, man. I've been working on some stuff, so stay tuned for that. You want to just wanted to do a quick video and keep posting stuff. You know, I gotta stay relevant, so I'm into a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna be coming at you sideways, no matter what. So stay tuned. Shout out to all my gente that been supporting me. You know, and coming at it sideways también. Check out my album, check out my music on Spotify, business as usual, on iTunes and Apple and Amazon. It's up there, so check it out. Support your local rapero. Shout outs to oh, you know what? Real quick, I also want to bring up American Cholo. Go check that guy out, man. Go check out American Cholo. That guy's doing his thing. Like I said in my last video that I talked about. Right now, I'm just chilling outside, so I decided to record on the phone. Usually, I do it in the studio, in my studio with the computer, with the camera, with the mics. But I'm just chilling, having a good one, resting, getting my mind right. Aquí in Santana. But go check out American Cholo. That guy brings up some good topics, man. Whether they're controversial or not, I said it right. they're still good, man. They're still good. I might have my own opinions about them, but that guy's doing his thing. I'm happy for him. American Cholo. Go check his page out and subscribe. Subscribe to my page. Show me some love. Show me some support. Let's keep it moving. You know, eventually I want to invest a little more, but I gotta get some more views. I gotta get some more, you know, so I can monetize and push it. You know, I want to invest. I could invest, but I'm waiting for a better response. So help me out. Help me out. Check out my Instagram, Dwell underscore aka underscore Mr. underscore J. Mr. J. So go check out my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Support me, and I'll keep pushing it, man. You know, I'll keep pushing it. The reason I don't post too much is because I'm trying to start my own business too. I'm pushing my own business, my construction business. So it takes a lot of time too. So stay tuned for more. Once again, it's your boy Dwell, aka Mr. J, coming at you sideways. Peace.